Well, hello. I'm Mark Peikert, the host of Work in Blue, and today I'm joined by one of my favorite European hunks. He's he's European, but he's really international because God knows he's everywhere. And we're lucky that we got him because Stranger Things has just dropped its final two episodes. He's a very busy man. Nevertheless taking the time out. It is, of course, Ricky Hard.
Hi, how are you?
Ricky Hard, I have been looking forward to talking to you for months now.
Oh, we finally made it happen, didn't we?
We did well. I mean, I was traveling. You were filming for Michael
Oh
Lucas and Puerto
no.
Vallarta. You had Stranger Things. You had monkeypox.
Yes, I did. Yes, unfortunately. I had everything.
But here we are. We have survived. You survived monkeypox.
Yeah, I did.
What is it? Is it as bad as they say it is?
I think it's worse. At least it was for me. Yeah, I had like a pox in a really inappropriate place, and it was so painful. Like, no, it was too much. Like, yeah, I
How
had
long?
to be taking strong painkillers because the pain was excruciating.
See, and that's not when you want to take strong painkillers. You never want them when
And
you need them.
I know, right?
You want them when you can truly enjoy them.
True, but this time around, I was not even feeling anything.
But and that happened because you were in Puerto Vallarta for a month.
Yeah, for 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah. It happened during. Well, I caught it during the production. Yeah,
So
there was like outbreak in the production. So there was like 5 guys that added it as well.
no, that's the
Yeah,
word. But
yeah.
at least you caught it while you were getting paid, and it's not like you just went to a movie theater and
True.
bought box.
Well, true. Yeah, but when I came back to Europe, I was supposed to have work as well, like a lot of work. And all that work got canceled or like rebooked for another date. I was like, oh, here goes the money.
How often are you flying to Puerto Vallarta for? Because you're not an exclusive with
No,
Lucas,
I'm not
right?
exclusive for them. No.
You're just
Well,
very
this
pop.
is my this was my third time for them. Yeah, I did two productions last year in January and in May, and then he messaged me this year asking me to go back, and I was like, yeah, sure. I was going anyway because I was planning to go with because it's my first year anniversary with Igor, which is my husband. So and we met there, so we were planning to go there anyway. So it was like, all right, well, it's just money coming in, so it's fine.
It's the only kind of vacation I enjoy is a working vacation.
Exactly, because you get paid for it, no?
It looks all of those shoots look so gorgeous and so fun because it seems like, and look, I have worked for Michael Lucas before. He's a
Mhm.
taskmaster. He has a tight schedule and you have to stay on it.
Yeah.
But it seems like even as busy as you guys are, there's still a lot of fun being had on set.
Well, yeah, I mean, even when you're filming, it's fun because the producer he really knows how to put the guys together. He knows who has connection, more chemistry with each other, and he rearranges everything according to what he thinks is going to be a good scene. And usually, like so far, so good. I mean, the connection with the guys is amazing, and the scenes are amazing. And
Is
even
it
off camera, it's like the friendships that we have with each other is really good as well.
and you all get those matching speedos too, which I love.
Well, yeah, now, yeah, we do. Yeah, this is just like past two productions, I think, which is amazing.
Just branded Lucas.
Lucas, man. I actually the vest I usually take to the gym, at least like except promotion, you know.
Yeah, smart. Just in case they don't recognize this, maybe they'll recognize this.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh, I know him from somewhere.
Do you get recognized by strangers?
Uh, Not here in Portugal. I mean, usually on Grinder, but not in the streets. But when I was in LA last year in June, yeah, I got stopped in the streets like, oh, I love your videos. I like, oh my God, thank you. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Do
I
you
think
walk?
usually people are scared to stop you in the street and be awkward, you know.
I mean, I tend to not because I'm just like, that's for me. I recognize you. I don't want to bother you. Do you try to convince guys on Grindr that you are Ricky Hard, or do you just block them and move on?
Sometimes, yeah.
I
Sometimes
mean,
people's like, "Are you really
depending
him?"
on
I
the
was like,
photo.
oh yeah, true. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, are you really him? I was like, yeah, just like message me on Instagram and I'll reply to you. If I reply, then you'll see it's me. It's like,
Smart.
oh, that's true. Like I have my social media down, and like if they really want to know if it's me, then they can just message me there. I mean, I try to answer everyone. I'm
You are
not.
you. It's always a gamble on social media because you never know if it's, especially Instagram, because shadow banning, and
Mm.
you never know if it's going to go into like the spam folder. And even for someone who is blue check marked verified, even I have difficulty cutting through Instagram nonsense.
I know because you get all kinds of message. Now I think they have like three inboxes. Like they have the
Yes.
one is usually for even more spam than spam. I don't know.
Is that something that you've enjoyed, getting to interact with fans?
Well, depends. Some of them can be really. They think they can get access to you just because you're a porn actor. It's like they sometimes just get random nudes, and it's like, you know, it's already happening before I was a porn actor, but now it's like really like, always happening. And it's sometimes it's kind of like, there's more than sex than my life already is.
I mean, if they want attention, they have to start a YouTube interview series.
Yeah, I know,
Give them something
right?
in return.
True, or just do something for me, and I'll be gladly.
I mean, that's where. Do you have an Amazon wish list? Because that's.
Actually, I did once, but because nobody bought me anything, so I was just like, all right, I'll just give up. I'm not that
See,
well known yet.
I'm gonna talk to you about that because I have an Amazon wish list for my stuff.
Oh,
It's extremely effective,
really?
and I have
I
not
mean,
bought.
I tried. That's like if you want to buy me something and want me to use that on my videos, just do it. It's like,
Oh, I don't even do like sexy stuff. I'm just like, I need aluminum foil. Please buy me aluminum foil. And they do.
Really?
Yeah, I got this ring light.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
From a fan?
from a fan. Yeah,
Oh wow. Well, you're lucky. I want fans like
I
yours.
worked for that ring light. Let's be clear. So how did you, speaking of cam shows, how did you get into porn? What was the moment that said, I'm gonna go from just really enjoying sex to doing it for work?
Well, I started doing OnlyFans during pandemic.
Mhm.
It's like I was going through a rough period. I gave my admission letter to my previous employers, and then lockdown happened. I was like, shit, what I'm gonna do now? Because no one was hiring.
Yeah,
So like I was gonna start working in a nightclub, and the nightclub closed. Like on that day, I was gonna start my trial shift. I was
ah,
like, what? So I didn't even get to sign any contract that would give me like any financial reassurance,
of
you
course, yeah.
know. So like shit. So I'm unemployed. I don't have any money source coming in. What I'm gonna do? So that's when I would start looking at OnlyFans. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this. So I tried, and I met Oliver Hunt. I don't know, yeah, so
Uh,
he's the one that then introduced me to Michael, and everything started after that.
Oliver Hunt has given us so much.
Yeah, true.
He just gives and gives and gives, and I'm here to take and take and take.
Well, I think he prefers to take it, but anyway.
We'll come to some kind of agreement. Don't worry about me. Uh, so when did you realize that your OnlyFans was a success?
Well, no, it was not in the beginning. Then I
Yeah.
started doing escort as well. So that was something that came with OnlyFans. Like since I'm doing sex work, I might do something else that's related to sex as
Yeah.
well. And then it was only after the first production with Lucas Entertainment that it started to boom, you know. So that's when things got bigger, like 6 months after I started OnlyFans.
Was it difficult your first day on a studio set after having done just OnlyFans?
I did porn for Hung and Grits before.
Uh,
Uh, so well, I was not really my first time on a set, but it was my first time that I was surrounded by lots of staff members, like crew and everything, and it was a bit overwhelming.
yeah.
Also being surrounded by so many models, and at the time I was not fit. I didn't look at myself as fit, and everyone was like muscly and everything. Like, oh my God, what am I doing here? So yeah, it was a bit scary to be honest. But on my second production, like it was so much easier, like totally different experience.
So when did you start getting serious about hitting the gym?
So I was already serious being in the gym, but then lockdown happened, and in London, all the gyms closed. So they were closed for almost a year. They were on and
Yeah.
off opening. So it was hard, and I couldn't commit myself doing home workouts. So it was really hard at that period that the lockdown happened to try and be fit. Like I was skinny, but I wanted a bit of muscle, and I was getting there, and then lockdown happened. Like shit, here it goes again. Everything goes to waste. So yeah, so after the first production for Lucas, I stayed in Mexico for 6 months, and in Mexico everything was open. So no, the gyms were open, everything was open. So I just resumed my life there.
Yeah.
So that's when my second production. If you see the pictures from my first one to the second, you can clearly see a difference. So yeah.
I love that while you launched your OnlyFans, the gyms were closed and you were like, ah.
I mean, I was always like really self-conscious about myself and really unsure. So that was kind of a kicking me further. Like you need to do this so you can self love yourself.
Yeah.
To grow my self-esteem, to see that I'm not that bad as I think I am.
It's so what I've really loved about doing this interview series and getting to talk to so many porn performers is how many guys are really open about like doing porn has vastly improved my mental health, has vastly improved like my
Without,
lifestyle.
yeah,
I feel better about myself because that's not usually the story that we hear.
no, it's not. Well, it's because I think there's still lots of stereotypes about sex workers and about porn actors, and like before, even I had my stereotypes about porn actors before. Like I thought everyone was like rude and you know egocentric. Some are, let's be honest, some are, but the majority of people I've met, they're really down to earth and really like approachable and friendly.
No, I mean I come from mainstream and I've interviewed plenty of major celebrities, and the people I enjoy interviewing most are porn performers because it's interesting. We have a real conversation, and
Mm.
you guys are incredibly funny and charming, and not unattractive.
We
So there was
try.
in half an hour. Uh, so how has moving back and forth from fan platform to studio influenced how you have sex for your fan platform content?
Well, it hasn't, to be honest. I always try because, like I said to you, like Lucas is very natural. It's
Yeah,
very, um, they don't have a script. You don't need to follow. You need to do this position, that position, that position. No, it's very natural. You do whatever you want to do and whatever makes you comfortable. So, and that's what I do in my fans platform. I usually do sex with people that I find attractive and I'm into, and not based on, oh, they have so many fans or they have so many followers and I'm going to do a video, even if I don't think that they are attracted. No, I don't do that. So
yeah.
I think it's really not didn't change a lot, to be honest.
And how is it? What is it like with Igor now?
Well, with Digger, I want to have sex off camera. Sometimes we now have like a couple page, but I tell him like, please, can we not like get the camera on because I want to have sex with my husband. I want to have like, because I feel when I have a camera on me, I feel like I have to perform and give more and like moan louder. And sometimes I just want to be with him, and just be myself, be Ricky, and be Igor in our own bed, in our
Yeah.
own home, and cameras off.
I mean, sometimes you just want to have sex without monetizing it.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like for fun and to enjoy ourselves, not just like feeling that we have to do more than we already do, you know.
So you are also in the process of launching a YouTube channel, Hard On Reactions.
Yes, because I asked my friends if they would like to see more of my geeky side, and most of them they said yes. I was like, all right. So I was gonna try this like new approach. So like do my reactions for YouTube, and if they want to see like a naked reaction review, then they can go to my OnlyFans. So try to get an engagement from an outside source because Twitter is getting all censored, Instagram is getting all censored. So I need a new platform where I can get, and YouTube is a big platform, so might as well give it a try.
So what do you, I mean, obviously Stranger Things has been the big thing recently.
Well, yeah, yeah.
What do you geek out about?
Well, I'm a big Marvel fan, DC fan. So I'm going to be trying to do reactions and reviews to like Thor today. I'm going to see Thor later. So then I have a naked review when I get home. So yeah, everything that's related to DC, Marvel, Disney. I'm a really big fantasy lover. Even games like God of War is coming out, so I'm planning maybe to do like a little gameplay review. Uh, there's also Harry Potter. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan as well. And so yeah, so there's a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, and with varying amount of clothing.
True, just bare naked.
So what is your favorite Marvel TV series so far?
Oh, it's been Loki.
Really?
Yeah, I've watched all of them except the Miss Marvel. I
Yeah.
think it's too childish for me. So I've watched WandaVision. I had a bit of a hard time getting into WandaVision because of the episodes format. So it started like decades and added like sitcoms, different sitcoms. So I was like, but then I watched it all in a row. I was like, all right. So it was actually a good series, really good series.
So I don't watch Marvel, but I did watch WandaVision because I liked the
Hmm.
premise of the different sitcoms.
Hmm.
And I was so into it. And my boyfriend is a huge Marvel guy. And he was like, do you understand what's happening? I was like, it doesn't matter. He's bad. Something's going on. I'm good. And I
Yeah, because
will
you never
be.
watched any other movies before.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like the
All
Red
right,
Witch, I
so
don't know. I don't know who Agatha Harkness is. I don't know. But I am excited for Tatiana Maslany from Orphan Black in
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, yes, I'm excited for that as well because she was amazing in Orphan Black.
Oh my God, yes.
I loved it. It was one of my favorite series back then.
What happened to that hot guy who played her boyfriend with the body?
I have no idea.
I need to find him. Maybe he has an OnlyFans.
Well, everyone has an OnlyFans nowadays, so it's not
It's
going to be
true. So
hard.
whether or not they tell you that they have one, that's
True,
what
true.
it comes
Might
down
be
to.
by an ally. Who knows? A different name.
So what do you have coming up for you the second half of 2022?
Well, I'm still gonna shoot for studios like during August, September, November. Then in November, I'm planning me and Igor go to Brazil for 3 months. So we're gonna spend the winter here, summer there. So it's gonna be interesting, and we plan to do OnlyFans there because honestly, studios there they don't pay as much as they do in Europe or in the States. So I think they pay like around $50 or kind of like that. So it's nothing. Yeah. Yeah, no. And I already think that Europe pays too little, but compared to that, it's okay.
I mean, $50 is what I make on Cam.
I know it's really little. Yeah, it's nothing. But for them it is. For
Yeah,
them it
of
is.
course. But for a big star like Ricky Hard,
I mean,
it is
well,
nothing.
no, that's nothing. Well, yeah. If I escort, I could do that in an hour. But at least
I
in
should
Europe.
hope.
No, I mean I can do like 4 times that in an hour.
Oh, yeah,
So
I was gonna say we need to
yeah, no,
talk
no,
about
no,
your
no, no,
pricing.
no, 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 no. I was like, oh no, no, wait a minute, I said something wrong. No.
And then what are you excited about in terms of just kind of diversifying? Because you're going to have the YouTube series. What
Mm-hmm.
else are you trying to? Are you looking to be an influencer with fashion stuff? Like, what are
Oh
you?
no, 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 I'm not like really into fashion. Maybe just keep like what I like. That's always
Yeah,
I wanted to do. Like I love sex, so let's do OnlyFans. Well, I'm really love like Marvel, Disney, DC, so let's do something related to that. So and like you know what they say, do what you love and you never have to work again. So that's what I'm trying to do. Do things that I love and hopefully get some money out of it.
yes, that's always the key. And also, you get to find people who also love it, which I think is
True.
very fun. Like that's why I love doing this because the people who watch these are so into it and are so excited to hear from the guys, and that makes me happy that like I'm giving you guys a platform to reach
Yeah, just
people.
connect each other. Yeah, networking. It's all about networking.
Well, Ricky Hart, I love watching your career. I love watching your content, and I'm so happy that we actually got to talk and get to know one another today.
Yes. Yes, I'm very happy as well.
All right,
Finally, it happened.
finally, and it was worth the
Uh,
wait.
Thank you.
Although
You're
it's never a
sweet.
good sign when I'm wearing fewer clothes than my guests, but that's fine. It's very,
Well, it's
I have my
very
window
warm
shut
here.
right now.
I bet it's very warm there as well.
It is very warm, yes.
Yeah, it's like 32 degrees Celsius.
Oh, oh, your arms must be so cold.
Oh, no, it's really Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're fine. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week for another episode. Ricky, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And we'll be back next week.